Hey, welcome to the DB channel, and today I do have an exciting deck profile for you guys. And no, it's not the Proxima deck list, but instead I do have a Kuzuha deck list to showcase to you guys. So without further ado, let's dive right into the deck list itself. Starting off with the Digitama. Of course you definitely need to play this Digitama itself because of its excellent Digitama skill. No more alternatives. I would say you definitely want to just play the Digitama Draw 1 wherever you cast a 2 cost option and above, and you do only want to play 4 of them. Reason why? Because for the rookie count later. I'm gonna put it here. So moving on to the rookies, we're not gonna play a 5th egg, mainly because we are gonna all play QBmon. And QBmon you do not really want to evolve on top of another yellow Digitama in case you do pay the extra 1 cost evolution. So first up, we do play this Renamon from all the way from BT5, and has a very unique on-play skill. You must be wondering, why am I playing an on-play skill Renamon? So basically, I'll discuss it further into the deck list later, but let's just say Kuzuha is a super strong card. So this one definitely has a very strong on-play ability to choose one of your opponent Digimon and -1 secondary attack. So I'm gonna put it here. Next, we do have this BT10 Renamon. Renamon. So we're gonna play 3 copies of them, mainly for its very strong ESS skill. When you cast a 2 cost option above, you do get to -2k, and of course it does have a very strong Tamer Searcher, yellow Tamer Searcher, and of course it search for the plugin. And we do play just 3 copies of that. Put it here. Next, we do play the EX2 Renamon. So same thing, it searches for the Tamer, but it searches for the specific Tamer, Rika Tamer, but we are not playing them. But we are really mainly playing for the ESS skill. When you do cast a 2 cost option above, you do gain 1 memory. And of course it searches plugin, and plugin is super important in this deck. So lastly, we do run the new Renamon from EX4. You do get to evolve for free, even though it does say 1 here, if you do evolve on top of the Digitama there. And of course it does have a very strong on-play ability where you can choose 2 Digimons 4000 and below. They can't attack, they get frozen, and it has the same ESS skill as the previous Renamon. Okay, I'll put it here. And next we'll be moving on to the QBmons, and we're just playing 8 of them, which can be considered low, but this deck does have a very strong draw engine, so we can just rely on that. We play Yokomon, okay, just 4 of them. So this has a very strong on-play ability where I can choose 1 Digimon to gain blocker, and because it's treated as QBmon as well, it's evolved for 2 costs if you evolve to a Renamon. Another reason why you do want to just play all Renamons there, and it does have a very strong ESS ability whereby you can just choose 1 Digimon to -2k, and these can stack up pretty fast. Okay, so we move on to the next QBmon, all the way from BT10. It has 2 strong abilities when digivolving. Basically, you can take back the plugin option from your trash, adding it to hand, so you can basically reuse the green plugin. Or if you think your hand is breaking too hard, you can actually discard 1 option and then drawing 2 cards. Okay, so pretty solid card right there. I'll leave it there. Next, we're gonna move on to the Taumons. Okay, so unfortunately, we don't have another alternative strong Taumons. We'll just be playing this. I won't say this is the best, but however, this is the best alternative the deck will have, because on play, you can actually play the plugin for free. So imagine you evolving to this card, playing the plugin, you can actually go into your Kuzuha Mon in the very same turn. So something solid, just leave it here. Not much explanation to do, except the fact that it's a Taumon. We're gonna play the other Taumon here, also treated as Taumon. But this ability, man, this is super sick. I'm gonna just show you a small combo that this deck can do, and it's gonna explode your mind. Okay, so on the play, you can actually bounce a 6k below Digimon onto your opponent's hand. A very similar ESS skill whereby you can just -2k. It's a 4 cost evo, which can be very expensive. However, if you're playing towards the QBmon line, it's gonna be just 3 costs. Okay, I'll leave it here. And of course, we're moving on to the level 6. And then we'll be moving on to the Kuzuha itself. Man, such a pretty card here, alright? So Kuzuha has a very strong on evolve ability, whereby you can actually play 1 option that's 5 costs below for absolutely free. It doesn't have to be a plugin, so you can actually play the very famous Blue Memory Boost, which actually has the Blue Flare Memory Boost, whereby it has already been seen in so much Blue Flare decks already. However, if you're playing towards this deck, you don't actually need it. The second ability is what makes it super strong. So if you do cast a 2-cost option this turn, you actually can spawn the level 5 Talmon or level 4 blue or yellow Digimon from below, from its underneath Digisource, so you can actually spawn another body just by evolving to this card. Okay, I'm going to explain more into detail of the combo later into the video. And an alternative will be a spicy tag, I would say, is the Junomon. Okay, Junomon has a retaliation ability, but you're mainly playing for the second ability because you can actually spawn or either take one Digimon from the drop zone and add it to hand. Now you must be thinking, what Digimon is so important that this deck needs to add it to hand? And of course, it's none other than the Shine Grey Rune Mode. Man, just look at that beauty right there, the mini Rasengan. And we do play 3 copies of them. So why the reason we actually play 3 copies of them is because this is technically the core of the deck. Okay, this ruins people game, literally. Okay, so on evolve, you actually can apply a blanket of minus 5k DP, so your opponent Digimon will not be able to be pushed out without being threatened to die. And of course, end of the attack, you can actually destroy this Digimon, you can recover 1, apply the same minus 5k blanket effect, and of course open Digitama. So it's technically like an analog boy. So this card, if you can turbo into it, it gets pretty nuts. Okay, so that's why the Junomon is there to take it back. And we'll be moving on to the options and tamers, which definitely blends well with the entire deck. So first up, we do play the Yellow Marine Boost. So this is the new Yellow Marine Boost from the reprint booster, looking very nice. Okay, and this is the normal alternate art from the album. So Yellow Marine Boost. Okay, so imagine evolving to the Kuzuha, playing the Marine Boost for free, search for the top 4, and let's just remember Yellow Marine Boost can actually search for the Rune Mode. So very spicy, and you can actually spawn a body for free underneath the Kuzuha. Okay, now the spicy card that we do play in this deck is actually this card. Okay, so you must be thinking, why man, why would you want to play this card? Okay, so as I mentioned just now, you can actually cast any option below 5 costs for free, and you can spawn a level 5 Digimon for free. So what happens if you can actually evolve into this Kuzuha, cast this option on make your opponent a 3k DP Digimon, and you are able to spawn the Yokomon? What happens? You do simply bounce your opponent. And bouncing is a mechanic that actually not a lot of cards can actually avoid, and they do get straight bounce to hand, and it'll disrupt their gameplay pretty easily. Okay, next, pretty self-explanatory, we are just playing 3 green plugins because green plugins is a spice. Okay, green plugins are the best, and I recommend you playing them, especially when you can play into the Talmon, play the green plugin, evolving straight into the Kuzuha for free, and then go into Nuts and go into the Rune Mode the same turn. And to wrap up the entire deck, okay, we're playing 4 TKs. Why TKs and not recast? Because TK guarantees consistency more than recast, and you don't exactly need to swing and then evolving for free, because you do really want to go into a Rune Mode, and this will really solve games. So what do you guys think of this deck profile? Thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.